Hey guys, this is James White with Frequent Reviews, bringing you as seen on TV product reviews and more. Now today I'm giving you an update and recap video of 10 past products that I reviewed, numbers 131 through 140. So if you missed the original reviews, here's a chance to see how those products went, and if you saw those reviews, you can see how they've done since I posted my first videos. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Now the 131st product I reviewed was RepelWell, which is a product you spray on fabrics and clothing and it protects them from spills. Now I've used it quite a bit on clothing and shoes since my review, but I haven't had the kind of spills they really advertise, so I haven't had a chance to test it out in that kind of situation to really be able to report anything significant back. Now when I did test it out for my video, I found that some fabrics worked better than others. Here's a look at some of my results from my original review. I should say this is the treated side. This is the untreated side. I see a difference. This shoe was treated, this shoe was not. Let's try to pour some water on there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it definitely absorbed in here, bounced right off of this one. This side is treated, this side is not treated. There is a difference from here to here. Yeah? The commercials make it look a little bit better than this. So in the end, I think RepelWell does a pretty good job depending on the fabric and depending on the spill. I'm not sure I'd really recommend it, but if you're compelled by the advertising, it could be something for you to check out. These are the Hazuki glasses. They can be used for reading glasses or computer glasses. They've got different sizes, shapes, magnifications. The ones I have are computer glasses, and I do use them as computer glasses on a regular basis. The only problem is that even though they look like cheap reading glasses, they're not cheap. I think this pair cost me about 94 bucks. They can go up to about 150. And I don't really see much difference between these and the cheap glasses you can find at convenience stores, dollar stores, drug stores. So even though it does work, I just don't see the advantage over something much less expensive. But check out a clip from my original Hazuki review when I took these down to South Beach with me. I'm here with my Hazuki glasses in glorious South Beach. Up here it starts getting out of focus, but it actually has a pretty wide depth of field. I still have a hard time justifying these. You can get a cheap pair of magnifiers at the drugstore for $5 that would probably do as well as these. $94. Do these look like $94 to you? The instructions for Hazuki came only in Japanese, so I had to use some Google Translate on my phone to figure out what most of this said. With, without, with, without. Do you see a difference? It should look tinted and magnified. Wonder Bible is the 133rd product that I reviewed. Now it's an electronic talking Bible. Reviews seem to be kind of mixed for this because some people have noted that you can basically get the same thing from a smartphone app, but some people like the fact that it's a standalone unit. I will say to its credit that it's basically worked as advertised. Now I have seen no major design flaws while using it, other than the fact that you can basically find something similar in a smartphone app. I do realize it's not a solution for everyone, but here's a clip of my original Wonder Bible review. This is the guide that has some instructions, and it has a directory of all the different codes for each chapter, and this is the device itself. To turn it on, you simply press and hold the power button. These are the buttons to choose whatever chapter you want to do. This switches between three modes. You have the Old Testament, New Testament, and some music. You can go backward or forward to each chapter. This is pause, play, and turn it on and off. Here's the volume, here's your headphone jack, and here's your charging port. So let's say we want to pick a chapter, let's pick something random. So this is the code we're going to enter, 201005. 201005.
Matthew chapter 5.
I'm going to try running it into my car and seeing how it sounds in the speakers. So we'll turn it on.
But when I speak,
Aha, it works.
are for war.
It works. Number 134 on the list is HydraLight, which is supposed to be a water-activated flashlight. Now, I wasn't really impressed by this product, and over time, as the instructions state, the fuel cell degrades pretty quickly. After a few uses, the fuel cell kind of degrades to barely even a whisper. This is like cell phone quality brightness. HydraLight's a cool idea, but I really don't think that it's ready for prime time. Here's a clip from my original review. Now we're supposed to dip the HydraLight fuel cell in water for about 7 to 10 seconds. And Well, I mean, $25, 650 lumen flashlight. I mean, that's like Pluto and Jupiter next to each other. Atomic beam lantern, HydraLight. Here's the atomic beam headlight. Here's the HydraLight. It says that the HydraCell fuel cell has been tested to work up to 100 continuous hours on a single water charge at room temperature. 3 water charges of up to 100 continuous hours are estimated before the life of the fuel cell is exhausted. I know what I would choose. And unfortunately, the HydraLight is not it. This is the RangeMate Pro. It's the 135th product that I reviewed and the first one of 2018. Now, when people ask me what my favorite product I reviewed so far, this is the one that I would say is my favorite. I've used it probably 3 times a week since I first reviewed this in early January, and this thing is definitely the real deal. Here's how it works. You place your food in the grill itself after you've preheated it in the microwave. Now this blocks the microwaves from getting to the food, but the grill underneath warms up and you actually grill the food in the microwave. Now the only problem with this is that sometimes you can't find it on Amazon or QVC, and sometimes the price varies from $35 to $80, but when you can find it, you should definitely pick one up. This is a great product. Here's some clips from my original RangeMate Pro review. Wow, I'm surprised. Let's turn this over now. Oh, look at that. Do you think that this actually would create a grilled cheese sandwich in the microwave? Let's find out. Whoa. Grilled chicken in the microwave. How do you guys think that looks? The purple pill, and this is the review that changed everything for my channel. Now, I already posted an update 10 weeks later. I mentioned that the smell was gone after about a week. The powder really wasn't a problem. It did take some getting used to. It took me a while to get used to it. It does stay cool. You can't really flip it over because the other side kind of has this like burlap feeling to it. I've gotten used to the point where I actually really do like it. I mean, if you can get past the fact that it weighs 10 pounds, the fact that it costs $100, it certainly is a pillow unlike any other you've ever tried before. If you've had problems with other pillows, this certainly should be something you might want to look into. I've used this every day except for when I've been out of town or when I was trying out another pillow. This one called the Fit Me pillow, which you'll see appearing in a later video, which I also used for a couple weeks. But right now, the purple pillow is my go-to pillow, not because I'm reviewing anymore, because I actually kind of like it. So here's some clips from my first 2 purple pillow videos. It smells like gasoline flavored plastic. I got the purple pillow sitting out in the sun, drying out from rinsing it off. A few things about this. This thing is a behemoth. I mean, it's a 10-pound pillow. Who needs barbells when you have a 10-pound pillow you can just curl before you go to sleep at night? It's very rubbery, but because there's so much air in there, it's actually kind of soft as well. And I can say that after 10 weeks of use, I actually kind of like it. It's kind of a weird sound. All right, so one of my top comments mentions how well the purple pillow would do in a pillow fight, so let's check that out. You can do it harder than that. I can take it. I'm not Jerry Cooney. Oh, 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 that's it. Oh. All right, this is Pane Dr. This is the 137th product that I reviewed. Now, this is supposed to be designed mainly for doing the windows around your home, and I found that it worked pretty well, but the pads got dirty pretty quickly, which added extra cleaning. So it was kind of a hit or miss thing depending on your cleaning needs. I actually use the Pane Dr on a regular basis for one specific window. That's why I'm sitting in the car here. I use it to get the haze off of my windshield, which tends to be a problem for me. I don't have any haze at the moment, but here's what I usually do. All right, so I've got my Pane Dr here, and then when I get haze, what I normally do is I just reach over, put it in my back seat here, and the haze comes right off. It's actually great for that. So even though I don't usually use it for my windows in the house, I do use it in my car quite regularly. So I did find a use for it. For windows, it's kind of hit and miss. Here's some clips from my original review so you can see how that went. And as you can see, this is way better. I mean, this is so much better than the other scrubber they have on there. That is the Bailey's face against the window look. The nice thing about this is you don't have to use a paper towel afterward. It just picks up all the dirt itself. I do like that. That actually picked up quite a bit of that dirt. It's starting to smear, I think because the pad is getting saturated with dirt and soap, so I'm gonna have to clean that off before I can continue. As I said before, the microfiber pad does a good job of picking up dust. It's getting the dust off. It's maybe not as great as I guess it's okay. Inside my backyard where I got a few glasses here. Now the next one I reviewed was the HD Vision Special Ops. Can you tell which ones they are? Probably not, because all of them look similar. Well, this one doesn't. These are my normal sunglasses. A lot of these have that kind of same look to them. Let's go back from the back here. We got the Big Vision. I have to look at the side. I can't always tell myself. Big Vision. This would be the tack glasses. Redshift XT. These are from Amazon. I did my Amazon video. Here we go. This is the HD Vision Special Ops. Now, a lot of these tactical glasses are kind of the same, but I will say that I probably like this one the best of all of them, only because the lenses have that kind of soft amber tone, and the shape of the lens isn't quite as bug-light as some of the other ones are. That said, they're all pretty similar. I think the tack glasses are my least because they're very dark. I mean, look how dark that is. Extremely dark, and they kind of dig into my nose, so I would go with the HD Vision Special Ops if I chose between them. My problem is that, I guess because I like to wear hats, I don't really find that design aesthetically pleasing with the hats I wear. Maybe I just haven't found a good glasses to hat ratio. Let's try some of these with my hats and see how they look. I still like this one the best. Here's a few scenes from my original HD Vision Special Ops review. HD Vision Special Ops, tack glasses. HD Vision Special Ops, Redshift XT. In fact, the only guy who seems to be happy in this commercial is this guy. They definitely seem to have a clarity to them, but are they worth advertising on television? Probably not. They seem to be just kind of standard sunglasses. I like the design better than tack glasses. I like the design better than Redshift XT, so I give them advantage in there. The 139th product I reviewed was Tiger Wrench, which is an as seen on TV tool that supposedly replaces an entire socket set. Now, I found that it didn't really work as well unless it was absolutely parallel with the surface. Like when you try to do the angle like they advertise, it seemed like it would pop right off. Plus the fact that it seems like the design of the final product was a little bit different than the one in the advertising, which I think would have worked better than the one that I have. So I think Tiger Wrench is a good idea, but they need to fix some problems and maybe come out with a version 2. But here's some clips from my original Tiger Wrench review. They're saying that, I think the commercial says you can go up to 45 degrees, and that's definitely it pops off of there whenever you try to go with that kind of angle. You really have to kind of keep it more parallel. You don't have any interference down there. Right here, see that? It's actually in the way. See, if you look at that, it's hitting right there. Whereas you have this, it's not hitting. Hey, let's try doing some spark plugs, all right? Oh wait, it's 13/16, we can't do that. Take a look at how shallow these sockets are. If you look at the commercial, the sockets are significantly deeper than this. The commercial paused here at the 12-second mark, excuse the screen flicker. But as you can see, this is 5/8 here and 11/16 there. Now compare it to the one that I have, 5/8 at top, 11/16 there. Look at the difference in the depth between the two. This is the Miracle Bamboo Cushion, which is one of the first products I reviewed. Used it for about a year, it was okay. But then in early 2018, I upgraded to the Egg Sitter, which is the 140th product that I reviewed. Now it's named after a test in which you can sit on an egg and it doesn't break, which is somehow supposed to prove that it's a good cushion. I'm not sure that really proves anything. I do use this on a daily basis. I've used it every day since I reviewed it. And it's worked pretty well. I wouldn't say it's something to write home about, but my only complaint is it's kind of small and it moves around on my chair so that it seems like it's kind of sliding around and I have to readjust it all the time. Let's take a look at a clip from the Egg Sitter review I did earlier this year. I'm not going to push too fast, I'm going to go slowly. Oh no, come on! I don't think it broke. Oh, well, what do you know? Look at this. It didn't break the first time. Whoa, hey! I'm gonna try sitting down more aggressively. I have to admit, it's going through my test. I was really trying to break this, and it's not breaking. One more note is that I'm actually in the middle of a review where I'm comparing the Egg Sitter versus an Amazon bestseller and boom, the purple seat cushion. Look for that review in coming weeks. All right, so there you have it. This is numbers 131 through 140. Some hits, some misses, and everything else kind of in between. I would say the biggest hit would be the purple pillow, which I've grown to like over time. The biggest miss, definitely the HydraLight. Didn't last very long as far as even decent light goes. Never really worked as well as I hoped. But I'll be back in another month, another 10 product updates. Until next time, this is James White with Frequent Reviews. Thank you.